There. 72 degrees indoors is the first pitch to Schwarber. Swung on and missed. To their delight and comfort inside. And the next pitch misses up and out. And Schwarber takes a strike right on the outside corner. Good pitch by Jon. We saw it last night. It was a one-pitch formation as this one misses outside out of the 7th inning. It's the only time they did it. And he takes strike 3 called. And Schwarber's slugging first baseman for the Phillies, and he lays off a good fastball there. Numbers for Hoskins again this year, good power numbers. And he takes another strike. Started. And this one on the ground, left side of the infield. Playable ball for Duran, and he throws out high. Gray's first offering. It's outside for a ball. And good to go. 1-1. Top 10 in the league in just about everything. And that is just off the right where they were shooting. Anyway, 2-1 pitch and a swing and a miss. Fastball that time. A chance to make it a perfect first inning. It's 2-2 to Harper, and it's high. Gray's 3-2, and this one fouled away. Garver hasn't been able to throw lately, so he's DH-ing. 3-2 pitch, fouled off. Hitter. Now that's a lucky break. 3-2, and that one misses. He'll take the walk. We've really picked up the slack for the Rangers, or rather the Phillies this year. And a couple guys they're waiting to get started. One would be
been there yet so far this year. Just 702 OPS. You can see it there. Compared to last year at 9.
Gray's 0-2 pitch, and this one out into center field, and an easy play for Garcia. But the Rangers pulled them off nicely yesterday in a 7-0 win. And now the first pitch to Realmuto. Gray with strikes that one the other way, foul.
Who they're looking to just get a little bit more out of, a little bit closer to the career averages.
Just stays in San Diego. Rangers will have tomorrow off. The 1-2 pitch, and this one flared out towards second base, and Semien.
That's neat, that one.
Gregorius goes after the first pitch, shoots it out to center field, but that's a chest-high grab by Garcia. Gray trying to make it a quick second inning, and he runs that one way inside for ball 1. Doubt that he's done most of his work on the road, and that one runs in tight. 2-0. 2-0 pitch, and that one is wide.
Yeah, when you look at the batting average of left field in those 2 starts that he's had.
Oh, it finds the corner there for strike 1. Right back at him again, and this one on the ground, second base. Semien is there, and it's a 1-2-3 second.
And we saw the velocity tick up quite a bit for Taylor Hearn, so no doubt he's probably disappointed. He talked about wanting to be a starter, and if you're not the closer, you weren't highly valued in a bullpen. Well, that has changed dramatically, and so there's still a lot of value to be had in the left arm of Taylor Hearn, and at least in the meantime, we'll see that in the bullpen. The bullpen's for guys that can't start.
Oh, top. And Gray's pitch, that one just foul. Then he wanted to have that similar conversation with Beasley, the 0-2. That is outside. The only thing I could think of into third.
Okay.
Before Beasley started aggressively waving in. And so it could be that, who knows, right? We're just speculating here that they thought maybe they should have been running all the while.
He was thinking a base ahead. He knew he had third. Keep going. You can't see the play, right? So if that ball gets bobbled in the outfield, I mean, he's going anyway. Bees saw the opportunity and sent him. But there are things that are happening. You're not supposed to look aggressive. So that could have been it. But knowing Woody, it could have been something completely different that neither one of us noticed.
Yeah. That one. Ninth pitch of the at bat, and this one fought off into left field. That's a base hit for Bohm. Back in May. Now this is his first appearance in this series here in June. He'd take here. But it's another guy who's had a tough time of it recently. Ooh. Throw back behind Bohm, and 1-1 to Stott. That didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-1. We're very close to hitting those corners. 2-1 pitch. This one in the air, center field. That's pretty well struck. Back on it, Garcia, but he has room, and he makes the catch. Stott flies out deep to center field for the first out of the inning. And expected to stay in the yard. It's the pitch to him, low. Ball 1.
Well, we've seen some. He needs to get that pitch maybe just in the zone a little bit more, down and away from these lefties.
Schwarber hits his ball deep out to center field. Garcia going back. He's at the wall, and that's gone. 19th home run of the year for Kyle Schwarber. And he's tied this game at 2. And that's just it. He is not the guy where you can get away with much.
And it was the changeup, and you can see
better than Eli White's catch if he comes up with that one. He's the first pitch now to Hoskins in there first.
He didn't give up on it.
Would have gotten them out of their seats here. 0-2, and that one spanked to the right side out of play.
Well, you do have
0-2.
an off day tomorrow. You and I can get out there and
yeah,
figure it out.
Yeah. How long do you suppose that would take us?
Well, considering we don't really know where to start, a really long time.
Well, get on YouTube patches when you were a kid. Hoskins grounded out his first time up, the 0-2 pitch, and Gray misses low with that one. Hoskins has 13 home runs, and the 1-2 pitch to him spoils that one. Over 4.3 pitches per plate appearance, 5th most in the league, and he bounces this one foul.
We don't see the changeup to right-handed hitters very often. Here it is.
Oh, and he strikes him out swinging.
Did you see what you could do if you took the first name?
It's Harper. He walked in the first inning, and he takes up and out here. Swings and misses, strike 2. Reasons. One is he came up with the Nationals, and the Nationals, they just never play here. This one in the air, center field. He got under it a little bit. Garcia looks to have room. He does, and that ends the inning. So Harper with a deep fly ball out sends us to the last of the 3rd this afternoon. Phillies 2, Rangers 2. And Gray will endeavor to post a shutdown inning here. He gets that first swing and a miss, and he's got him in a hole. Brace it. 0-2, and this one on the ground, left side of the infield, playable for Seager, and he throws out punch outs. Bohm and Real Muto both in the mid to upper 50s in strikeouts, so it's just not, it just doesn't appear to be a concern, an issue, not a factor. Strikeouts, walks, home runs. And by the looks of the Rangers up by 1. 0-2, and this one line softly out to short. What a galloping leap.
Come in, see the ball a little bit, as opposed to dealing with maybe some hard line drives where you have to back up. That could be a little bit more of a challenge. He's obviously positioned in the best position to succeed. What's the downside? You know, does the ball drop in front of him because he's playing a little bit deeper than usual? Then maybe cold, or maybe you see him creep in.
1-1 pitch, and Gregorius swings through strike 2. Yeah, I mean, in general, that's one of the things about Eli White, and the speed and judgment to get back quickly on deeper fly balls. In a lot more than is Smith in left field. This one fouled off. 1-2. 1-2. And that one goes to the backstop.
1-2 here on Didi Gregorius, and now 2-2.
3-2. And this one flared out into left field, and with Smith a little bit deeper, that one drops in front of him for a base hit.
And also knowing that he's going to take some lumps at some point out there.
Well, experience is the best teacher.
Gregorius the runner at first, and Herrera shoots that one foul. 0-2 pitch, and this one fouled left side again. 2-strike pitch. This one popped up left side of the infield, playable for Seager, and the inning is done. Phillies leave a man. All right, Alec Bohm will lead it off. He takes ball one. Bohm only stranded a couple of runners. So they haven't had a ton of traffic out there. Oh, chopper toward third. That's a long wait for Duran. It's still to first. In time! And he gets Bohm. Beautifully done. And now Bryson stopped the hitter, and he takes a strike.
You know, sometimes we get fooled to see a really good throw and like 86, right, and the number doesn't maybe surprise you or doesn't excite you as much. What did we get from Cruz the other day with the Pittsburgh Pirates? O'Neill Cruz?
96 or something.
Yeah, I think 96, 97 miles an hour, the hardest throw by any Pirate infield.
1-2 pitch to Stott. And it sails on. Here's a 2-2. Foul away. So Gray, despite the fact that he hasn't allowed all that many base runners today, his pitch count has kind of piled up on him at times, fouling off some pitches. Misses like that make things.
He just hasn't been able to execute as much as he would like to in these 2-strike situations.
There's a swing and a miss. He strikes out Stott. 2-3 inning for Jon Gray. He's had one of those today. Kyle Schwarber the hitter, and he swings through strike one.
Strikeout and a home run that you got so far from Schwarber. To put the walk in there to go along with the 3 true outcomes. Our old guy Joey Gallo saw it for years here in a Ranger uniform, right at the top of that list. Top 2.
This one fouled off. Strike 2 on Schwarber, who hit his 19th home run of the year in the 3rd inning.
I will tell you this.
1-2. Oh, and CJ's favorite player in the world just
short to the ball. He's seeing those highlights and just flicking balls into the left field seats.
Hoskins leading off the 6th inning, and he shoots one out to right field to Calhoun. 1 pitch, 1 out. That franchise's history. Bryce Harper.
Yeah, highest WAR by far.
Yeah.
I would say Robin Robertson. So I was going to ask you this. I figured you knew it, but I hadn't looked at it anyway. You get all the franchises, right, that have been around, the kind of the legacy ones that from the early 1800s.
Mascot or nickname franchise in all of sport. This one lined into right field. That's a base hit for Harper. His first hit of the ball game. Or losses. I believe they were the first franchise to 10,000 losses. As Castellanos swings and misses at strike with the Phillies over time.
That's kind of nuts. 2 World Series.
History of baseball.
More than Bob Uecker's character in Major League.
Harry Doyle?
Yeah.
Broadcast, so I might have to go back and listen. 2-2 Castellanos. Just see how he kept his cheer days there at the end of that series. Runner going. The pitch is low, and Harper with his 9th. 3-2 to Castellanos, and he swings and misses, and that one gets away. Harper trotting to third base, and they're going to have men on the corners. So Castellanos lineouts. This will be the 100th pitch of the game for him, and it's right in there. Strike 1. 1 strike offering, and it's 0-2. But with the time that he has missed, it's 0-2 to Realmuto, and this one is in the air, right field. Coming in, Calhoun, he'll make the catch. Tagging at third, Harper, he's bluffing, and he heads back to third. Great throw to the plate by Calhoun.